you see well? No? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and remove. You have a little bit living tissue in this part before and in this part. And I have removed the product with oil. And you. I teach these techniques from all, I use for all customers. No. Ah, this bead. Yes, I use the wear time of this bead here. Yes, with these techniques, one here. Yes, one here, eight clients for a day, for 5 days. Yes, with oil, oil is a barrier and protect the beads in the skin. Okay. I remove all. And I check, I need to cut a little bit. Cleanser, the power is a dehydrator, this cleanser, and remove oil the surface and cut a little bit. When I use oil, I need to cut in only one movement, cuticle. Now, I prepare the net plate in very taffety way, in the round near the cuticle, and from the cuticle to the pre-age in the last part. I'm very gentle with the net plate. Okay, I use the hydrator and bonder. Thank you. Okay, and I use the new base, the rubber base GF. is the rubber base glow free. It's not a little bit blue inside. It has no filter inside. It's completely clear and gives a strong adhesion from the nail plate to the products. And I put a little bit products on the nail. I check the light in one and two. This is a protection because we use, for example, the gelling bottle, and after 3-4 weeks we need to do the refill, and usually I don't remove all products, but I remove only the product that lifting, and the other I leave the products that is perfect on the nail plate. And the rubber base is a protection, is adhesion and protection. Oh, thank you.
Maybe some questions.
No blue. No. Yeah.
So this new cleanser have inside include dehydrator also, yes?
It doesn't mean that it is having inside dehydrator. It's 100% isopropyl alcohol. That is why it performs both functions.
Okay,
It
my
cleanses the
question.
nail and it also performs the same as a dehydrator.
Okay, so possible exactly need to use dehydrator. This is second step or no?
It's not necessarily, but it depends on if you are very neat and precise using just this one, you can skip the dehydrator step. But for some nail professionals, they feel better and that they know that with the brush they reached all the areas. So then they can additionally go with the dehydrator separately.
No? Okay. I use the gelling bottle. I use the silk. The first step is the sleeping layer. And I do the sleeping layer. And after, take the products. In this way. With the brush very thin, I check with the layer, and I do the perfection in the critical areas and in the lateral. It's important to cover 8. If you want, you can turn the hand if you want. If you don't want, you don't turn. check the lateral side. If I have bump or odor. Okay, I haven't. Please. With the the base that I use is GF, new one. So the bio-based, the sticky layer is the same. Same, yes. The red we have a minimum, the red color. So the second. Products and then here, area. And then with these techniques, we can file. If you need to file, you can do. You can do with beads, you can do with file. And I show you one with file and one not. Please. If I want to have, after the application of the product, the perfect concave, because for example, my clients put the hand in the lamp in the not the wrong way, I can use the diamond beads. The different is biggest than other, like this, and with oil. And I do the perfection concave. Yeah. Strange, because my teacher, when I learned, Adi, don't touch the nails, don't use the oil, don't. Okay. In this, I put directly the top. In this, I want perfection with the oil. I put oil under, up, and 9,000. And I do this movement from left to the right. You don't have lifting. It's important to have 0 products near to the cuticle area. And in this way, I have 0 products. I check. Wait. Ready. Because the oil allows me to remove the products, but not a lot. Now, okay. I use the bio-based top, and one, the white one. I use the bio-based. Okay. The white one. The white or the top, I use always the very small brushes per right. Mhm. Oh. The tip.
So here for the clean manicure technique, what we used, once again, we started with the cleanser. As we discussed, the cleanser is 2-in-1. It can be used as a cleanser, or it can be used also as a dehydrator. Then we moved next with a dehydrator to be precise on the nail plate. Next product was the bonder, acid-free product. For the adhesion layer, Tati as a first step used the new rubber base GF. This is the base that has no UV filters inside, so it doesn't glow also under the lamp. Under the lamp you will not see the blue light. And next we were going with the gel and bottle silk. For gel and bottle, it's the real gel that is filled in a bottle, so you have to treat it as a classic hard gel product. This is not soakable product, you need to file it off later on. In general, in bottle at the moment we do have 9 different colors, and silk is the semi-transparent pink, which was actually created together with UK influencer Emma Jackson, who is one of the ladies driving the clean manicure trend. So it's a perfect for very, very transparent and natural looking nails. And finally, for the second nail that for the first nail, she was using bio-based top, just to not add any additional bogginess to the nail. The top is very light consistency, so it doesn't give any additional thickness to the nail. And finally, for the second nail, she was using new top stone, which is the milky top coat. It's a perfect pigmentation in this top, but why to use it? For 2 reasons. First, it softens any colors. It also softens any gradients, and like our nail professionals are saying, it's like a powder for the nails. If you want to hide anything or make it softer, then milky top stone is your choice to go. And of course we were using genetics almond cuticle oil for the prep and for the finish. You want to tell everyone what you are asking?
It's fine. I just want to ask about the dry sides on the lateral folds. On the technique of the oil manicure, how do you get rid out of it?
Use the oil and with these bits, the red one. Because when we have this part, you can put the oil, with these bits. This bit is a 240. Yes, is very soft bits. And check.
Take for the style.
The time for the full service with the gel polish, 1 hour. Yeah.
Can I have one more question, please? Sorry.
Of course.
I'm sure I missed it. What was the reason for the base to have no UV protection or therefore blue light? That's me.
I was trying to locate you.
I'm here.
Okay.
What's the technical reason to have no UV protection or a blue light on the base?
Technical reason is to improve adhesion.
Okay, cool.
The only drawback of that is that if the product has UV filters inside, it also reduces the product temperature. So in this case, with the rubber-based TF, you can expect that there will be better adhesion, but you have to note that you might feel some more warm in the lamp. It will not burn the nails, definitely not, but more warmth you can feel in the
More
the
prone to having a little extra temperature. This actually calls my next question, or maybe you can contribute to this, encouraging salons using the correct lamps here, because we don't have that culture here. People are trying to save on the lamps, shop on websites and so on. Could you please elaborate in the way today that UV or LED lamp is very important to be used correctly or chosen correctly?
To be honest, it's how I look at this is a very simple way. Would you go to the hairdresser who is using some scissors that they bought in a shop downstairs? I would not
Unfortunately,
go.
here they do.
So that is my answer about the lamps. Of course, the lamp is the most important instrument that you have in your work, and you have to be mindful about the lamp that you are using. And lamp is the key helper for you to make sure that the product is cured properly, that there is no burning. You don't need to use too extensive heat for the lamps. It shouldn't be too powerful. There is a lot about the lamps, and to be honest, we would actually, if we will have a time on a second part after the lunch, we are also very happy to present you the new kinetics lamp that we are using already here, and I believe that it's hopefully will also give the answers to many questions that you have. But this is also, you can see it here. This is the new kinetics lamp. This it's cordless. It's cordless. Yes, it's beautiful design. But the most important part about this lamp is that how the LEDs are distributed in the lamp. This is the knowledge of R&D. Our chemists draw exactly how the bulb should be distributed in the lamp so that it ensures the proper curing for all the fingers. At the same time, we are using the crystal LEDs that the simple comparison is that you can choose if you want to drink from the plastic glass or you want to drink from the crystal glass. And if you imagine that your champagne or sparkling tea is in a plastic glass, it's not really giving the light away, right? But if you put it in the crystal glass, then it goes, the light distributes in all the ways with the same intensity. So these are, I would say that two key things about the lamp. You have to know how the light is distributed, how powerful is the lamp, and also what are the bulbs that you are using. Because this is going to give you the proper curing. At the same time, here on this lamp, you also can see that this is mirror on both parts, and an upper part on also on the bottom part. Why the mirrors? Mirrors are needed to give the light reflection back and again ensure that you have proper curing. Especially important that is for the hard products, for the gels. And what else? That
I can add, using a proper lamp that was tested by the brand with its own products actually saves you a lot of time, effort, and money. Clients don't come back to you with complaints. Meaning you've done a proper service, properly cured, everything is happy, everyone is happy, you don't have to redo anything. So using a proper lamp is making a big sense.
Thank you, I agree with you completely.
Thank you for helping out.
Good afternoon. You use oil after the gel in the bottle, yeah? And I have a question. After that, what time will keep this application?
Yes, wear time, the regular 3 or 4 weeks.
The oil, yeah?
Yes,
Okay. And with thin application, also that in this time, yeah? Will keep 2 or 3 weeks
with this application, you have the same wear time.
without over.
Yes, if you usually your client come back after 3 weeks, for 3 weeks or 4 is perfect. The wear time don't change the wear time. The oil don't change the wear time on the products.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. And last questions for you. Maybe I really don't know what is the percentage of acidity or the acidity, yeah? In the base, in kinetics base, and in kinetics primer.
Kinetics
And
base
how
coats.
harmful is it?
Kinetics base coats doesn't have acid. Adhesion is provided because of the oligomers and the combination of oligomers. So if you are asking me about the interesting test that nail technicians are doing to measure the pH level in the base coats, then there are two things. The test is not applicable for gel polish at all. That test is meant to measure the pH in water. And the fact that nail technicians are trying to measure the acidity level with this lakmus paper from the chemical perspective is completely wrong, because it's the wrong method used. At the same time, what the nail technicians usually say, okay, we understand that this is a wrong method, but it gives us some like an idea if it's neutral or it's more acid or kind of this. If you would try to test our base coats, you will see it close to this neutral side, but that doesn't say that there is acid or no in the base coat. But you would see them on the neutral side. We don't add acid to our base coats. But is important part here that many brands, they do it, and one of the issues, or so to say problems, that you may experience if you are using an acid product for the long time and then you switch to the kinetics products, which is non-acid products, you may experience some liftings and you may experience that because the nail plate is too dried. And what we recommend to do in these cases is that for the first couple of manicures that you are doing, 2 or 3, while the nail plate is growing up, you use the bonder on primer, which is an acid product on a whole nail plate. When the nail will grow up, you can switch and it's gonna be fine. Normally we recommend to use bonder only on the nail tips, but in these cases when you know that you were using the product with acid before or your customer was using that, this is the recommendation to avoid the liftings. Do we have any other questions? Oh. Because everybody is hungry, I guess, no? Okay, if there are no more questions, then we welcome you to join us to Domo restaurant downstairs for the lunch break. And after the lunch break, we are coming back to the final part for the extensions and also for the hands-on and networking and whatever else what you would like to do. Okay? So, okay, so we will start the second part after an hour and 20 minutes. Now we are welcoming you to slowly go downstairs. The restaurant is prepared to welcome us. There are seats inside, seats outside. So enjoy your time and enjoy the lunch. And we will continue starting from 3 p.m.
बैग में जाके मैं पूछ के Hi ma'am, I have a quick question for you. I want to do for my nails.
Yeah, 1 second. We want to kidnap her for a while. I will make pictures.
नीनो मैं तो करवा के देखना मैंने पूछना क्वेश्चन नीनो मैं तो करवा के देखना मैंने पूछना क्वेश्चन बात कर दे लंच
अभी नहीं बात what you will ask but they have product everything perfect हमारे पास क्या है